Ladies and gentlemen of the wonderful YouTube community, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to make a quick video today about my favorite retro games, and these are the games that I grew up playing as a kid. But before I go on to this list, I want you, the viewer, to comment below and give me a list of your favorite games that you really enjoyed as a child. Let's get started. Resident Evil 2 is probably one of the games that I probably shouldn't have played as a child. It was a true survival horror game that pushed anxiety, blood, gore, and violence to the next level. Not only did it have a very interesting and mysterious plot, but it had plenty of great characters that you actually cared about. Depending on which character you chose, you could actually unlock different endings, and it's really cool because I found out later in life that there's 4 possible endings in this game. Now, the gameplay was filled with very interesting puzzles and intense situations that forced you to ration your ammo and play pretty smart. And as a funny story, I was not allowed to play this game when it first came out in 1996, so I had to sneak over to my neighbor's house and watch his older brother play it. And it wasn't until I bought a PlayStation 2 that I really spent an entire summer literally playing this game. And I unlocked so many features in this game that I didn't even know that there were hidden gameplay modes and unlockable characters, so definitely this game had a lot of replay value for its time. Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System was the first video game that I ever played. It was arguably one of the best platformers for its time, and basically it had really fluid and responsive controls and very diverse levels. The game was divided into worlds, which contained different stages that became increasingly challenging, and according to the box art, there are over 100 levels in this game. So Super Mario World was loaded with secrets and Easter eggs that basically unlocked shortcuts and special levels that helped you progress through the game faster. And while it was a basic platformer, each level in the game felt very unique and had its own interesting motif or gameplay mechanics. All in all, this was a video game that got me hooked into video games, if that makes any sense, and thus it holds a very special place in my heart. Goldeneye for the Nintendo 64. So if you grew up in the 1990s, you probably owned Goldeneye or you probably played it at a friend's house. And the thing was that Goldeneye had a decent single-player campaign. It was fun and all, but everyone I knew played this game exclusively for its multiplayer. Goldeneye introduced many of us to the first-person shooter genre. It had a fast-paced and almost frantic gameplay, so whether you wanted to blow up your friends with remote mines, one-hit them with the infamous golden gun, or just enjoyed the cheesy auto-shotty, Goldeneye was a game that proved that a quick and simple first-person experience could keep you hooked and coming back for more. StarCraft might not have been the most detailed RTS games out there, but it was definitely one of the most accessible, balanced, and fun games in the 1990s. StarCraft allowed you to play as one of 3 races that had unique units and buildings. Essentially, it was a giant rock, paper, scissors game that forced players to create diverse compositions of units and go against each other. The best part of it was that the online multiplayer, and this allowed you and your friends, or basically you and other strangers around the world, to compete against each other in one-on-one matches or team battles. It had a huge following in South Korea, guys, and this was one of the games responsible for starting the eSports series. I can't tell you how many hours I spent playing this game, even until college. We only stopped playing this game because StarCraft 2 came out almost like 2 decades after this game. That's how insane that was. Alright guys, and the top spot on this list goes to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. Now, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was my favorite game as a kid. Not only did it have great graphics, but it also had great gameplay and puzzle-solving mechanics. Everything in this game was really well polished, down to its character design, its level detail, and even the music was just so well done that it was just amazing. So, Ocarina of Time may not be the best game of all time, but it surely is one of the most influential games of all time, because it combined puzzle solving and adventure just so perfectly, and platforming too, may I add. It was a game that showed us what 3D adventure games would be capable of in the future. So guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this list. Please be sure to list your top 5 favorite retro games in the comment section below. Just leave a comment, let me know what you think. And as always guys, stay safe and stay frosty.